You know, there are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight in the way that you're developing it, and I wonder what you think of that.
I was very sad to see that, because those guys are, those guys are heroes of mine, so it's really tough. You know, I wish they would come and visit and see the hardware that we're doing here. And I think that would change their mind.
They inspired you to do this, didn't they?
Yes.
And to see them casting stones in your direction.
It's difficult.
Did you expect them to cheer you on?
So they're hoping they would.
Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
Elon might be proof that time travel exists, because he seems to have either more hours in the day than the rest of us have, or you know, or he's from the future. He's just, in all seriousness, I'm laughing because his ability to think cogently and thoughtfully about such a wide range of topics while running these multiple companies and seeming to be running them well is just, I mean, it's like, it makes you shake your head. It's remarkable.
In fact, the only reason I started a company back in '95, an internet company, was because I couldn't get it. There were only a few internet companies, and I couldn't get a job at any of them. So I tried to get a job at Netscape, and sent my resume in and tried hanging out in the lobby, but I was too shy to talk to anyone. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll have to start a company because I can't get a job anywhere. I think the first is you need to work, depending upon how well you want to do, and particularly if you're starting a company, you need to work super hard. So what does super hard mean? Well, when my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch. And we showered at the YMCA, and we're so hot up we had just one computer. So the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night, 7 days a week, all the time. And I sort of briefly had a girlfriend in that period, and in order to be with me, she had to sleep in the office. So work hard, like, I mean, every waking hour. That's the thing I would say, particularly if you're starting a company. Okay, if somebody else is working 50 hours and you're working 100, you'll get twice as much done in the course of a year as the other company.
Elon Musk is, I think, a genius by all accounts. But his commitment and his work, like I asked him one time about how does he learn? And the amount of research and the amount of study that he does is unheard of. But he'll always say the most important thing is imagination. So you can learn anything that you want to learn. You can study all these things that you have in a book, but if you don't have the imagination and then take it to another level, it doesn't mean anything. I think Elon I sat down and spoke with Elon for a couple of hours. It was really, really enjoyable.
So would you buy Tesla stock then?
I'll buy into Elon.
He's like a fucking mad scientist he's like a guy from a movie, right? Like if you had a movie and there was some mad billionaire Robert Downey Jr. type character that just kept inventing the newest crazy shit and was at the cutting edge of science and was telling everybody to look out for the fucking robots that are gonna kill us, it would be Elon Musk. There's levels to everything. And there might be even levels in the super genius category. And he's in some weird, new, crazy, ultra-productive level of the super genius category.
Tuesday afternoon, SpaceX will launch its most powerful rocket ever, carrying some cargo belonging to the company's founder. Elon Musk's red Tesla Roadster sports car will be loaded inside the rocket before it is launched beyond the atmosphere.
It's the biggest rocket in the world by far. It's like the first time something exciting has happened in rocket launch in a very long time, apart from, you know, our boosters landing. Whether the rocket succeeds or fails, it's going to be exciting. People are coming from all around the world to see what will either be a great rocket launch or the best fireworks display they've ever seen. is the time to take risks. You don't have, you don't have kids, but as you get older, your obligations increase. And once you have a family, you start taking risks not just for yourself, but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that before you have those obligations. So I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold. You won't regret it.